Alright, hi everyone. It is Matt giving an update of things. Just thought it was about time I did this. Lots have happened since I've last made an update, and I thought I would share it with everybody, kind of get it off my chest and everything. I'll try not to make it any longer than 10 minutes. You know how it is. So I'm back to school. This time in-person classes at school. I mean, Pikes Peak Community College, in-person classes. I mean, I'm actually, in person doing classes, not online classes. And it's an interesting experience. I mean, there's a lot of teeny boppers out there, people straight out of high school, like, so with that attitude of, how long is this class gonna last? Yeah, I mean, they don't really know what the heck, kind of gift a college education really is. But anyways, I'm taking Bio 111, Psych 102, and Math 121. Had intended to take Chemistry 111, but they needed Math 121 as a prerequisite, so I ended up taking Math 121, which I hate. I just took a test on that just this Thursday, and I don't think I did very good. But I will strive to do better. I'll get some tutoring and all that stuff. Psychology is absolutely amazing. I love the class. I mean, it's laid back. The teacher is passionate about the subject. We get into discussions. We get into different topics and stuff. I got a couple of partners that we've already paired up, and we're going to make a presentation, 15-minute presentation about biomedical therapies. I'm going to bust out my neuroscience stuff. Man, it's going to be good. I love psychology. Too bad the degree in psychology, not worth a thing. Even the first day that I had a class with the Psy 102 instructor, he said, you will make more with a bachelor's in social work than you will with a PhD in psychology. It's the truth. Because you might as well say you have a GED, compared to like a master's in psychology or something like that, because it's worthless. That's what he told me. Anyways, so yeah, I'm still a bio major, Bio 111. Very interesting stuff. It's very interesting going to classes and stuff. Tuesdays and Thursdays I do it. I do it from I basically made it to where I did my psychology and my math back to back in the morning, 11:30 to 3 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then my bio is in the evening from 5 to 7 or 5 to 9, depending on if I have a lab, that week. I mean, I have my labs on Tuesday, so typically that's a longer day, but I love biology, and I'm learning a lot here, and I definitely I feel I'm on the right track. I'm actually in a big toss-up right now, because I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm going to need experience, so I'm going to get in the medical field. Okay, should I go to Intelitech Medical Institute and get a degree in, a 2-year degree in medical lab technology, just kind of branch off, get that certification, get a job as that, whatever? Should I become an EMT? I can get 10 credits at PPCC to become an EMT basic, and I can get experience that way, possibly. I sent an email out today wondering about it. So it's my future's in question. I don't know if I'm even going to stay with this whole bio major thing, because the fact of the matter is, experience matters more than education in the working world. And I know that because I've been in the working world for 8 years, 9 years, somewhere around there. Anyways, I'm not going to get into detail about this, but I had a bit of a scuffle with my roommate. Let's just call it a road bump. We basically had fights about privacy and boundaries and stuff like that, and I don't want to get into much detail about it, because it's just a sensitive topic right now. Needless to say, all I desire right now is peace between us, and I hope that things work out. Some things that she said are like a ticking time bomb in my mind when she was insulting me and stuff like that, and I'm trying to deal with those things, but I'm looking at more of a, I don't know. I don't want to get too much into it. I just want to say that, sometimes it's not good to treat a confrontation that involves anger and extreme emotions with equal anger and extreme emotions. Sometimes, and oftentimes, it is imperative to express the opposite, and that is be tranquil, be calm, be patient, and listen. Listen to what the other person says, because they're probably hurting, they're probably in pain. And that has been my goal, and I see the confrontation with my roommate as a blessing, because it has taught me a lot so far. And I pray for her every day, because I know she's gone through a lot of difficult times in her past. I'm not going to say anything more about that. I don't want to, still kind of sensitive, like I said. I'm starting DBT therapy. I tried Prozac for a little while. Again, that was like my 12th or 13th or 14th SSRI I've tried. Had terrible side effects, and not terrible, it was just side effects. Didn't help my seasonal depression at all. So I went off of that. Now I talked to my doctor, and he was like, okay, 6 Xanax a day, 6 milligrams Xanax a day is your prescription. I talked with him, and I was like, okay, 1 milligram doesn't do a thing, 2 milligrams doesn't do a thing, 3 milligrams does do a thing. It completely mellows me out. I have no social anxiety. It helps me a lot, and it's not just the social anxiety lately, but I've been developing these states of manic depression throughout the day. And it's not bipolar. I'm not bipolar because it's a day thing. It's a one-day thing, and this has been going on for months now. It was like in the morning hours, from the moment I wake up until about 6 or so, I'm totally manic. I am like here, there, everywhere. I'm like just trying to get to-dos done. I'll get frustrated at things, angry at things. I'll get I'll just get like really agitated. I'll become I won't be unhappy. I'll just be really, really active. And really just gotta get this done, gotta get that done, gotta knock out that, got all this stuff to do, blah, 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 and then I'll get frustrated when there's things don't go my way, and emotions run high, anger runs high, frustration, overwhelmingness runs high in the morning, and then the evening hours roll along, and then I look at what I've done over the day, and I feel depressed. It happens every single day. Every single day. And right now you're catching me at a manic time. Today has been worse than others, because I got paid less than I thought I would be paid today, so it's a financial issue. To control the whole craziness of it all, I started off taking 1 milligram Xanax, then I took 2 more milligrams Xanax, then another, now I'm up to 5. But I'm limited to 6 milligrams a day, so I can only take 1 more today, as prescribed by the doctor. But it has helped with controlling my manic state. And also, what helps is prayer and meditation. I take a little bit of time every day to pray and to meditate. and I've been kind of getting back into Christianity. I've been going to this church, Pikes Peak Park Baptist Church, just right up the street, every Sunday, except for last Super Bowl Sunday. You know how that is. I went to a party and stuff. But I've been going there, and it's been helping a lot. I've been feeling closer to the community, closer to God, and reading the Bible a lot. I'm starting to get back into the feeling of what it's like to be close to God again, and it feels good. It feels good, and little by little, I'm starting to feel it again. I'm starting to feel the presence of God in my life, and it's very difficult to tell when there's so much static in the world going around you. Other things going on. Like I said, I've been getting close to God, through prayer every day and meditation and going to church on Sundays and speaking with others of faith, like my sister, my mother, and my good friend Amy, and everybody, and it's really helped me deal with a lot of issues, and basically that's about it in terms of that, and that's been very good for me in my life right now. I feel I've made some progress spiritually and psychologically as well in dealing with the confrontations with my roommate. I've been, instead of running from it, I chose to face it, and in doing that I've learned some things about myself, and I've learned some things about how to deal with confrontation and conflict, and again I see that as a blessing. I'm looking into starting up being a big brother. I looked into it, and tomorrow I think I'm going to go to an orientation. I want to be a big brother. It's kind of funny because they want $30 for a background check. I'm already in a financial bind as it is, and so I probably have to wait till March because I won't really have much money until then. But I want to be big brother. I think it'll be a great thing for me and a great thing for the child as well. Meet 2 to 4 times a month with the kid, and just hang out, and I think I can make a difference in someone's life, that makes my life worth living, and I really want to do this. I really do want to do this. Like I said, I'm also looking at like EMT, signing up as an EMT. Hopefully, a little 10 credit thing will allow me to become an EMT, because that 2 years of MLT training, medical lab technician, will suck my MGI bill dry, and I'll be pretty much sitting there with no money to pay for college other than the Stafford loans and whatever crazy scholarship bits and pieces I can get. But I'm a student. I'm a student now. I go to work at Kinetic, the security job for the Missile Defense Agency. Hours are few and far between. Few and far between. Over this past couple months, barely logged like 10, 20 hours. Over the holidays, it was just rough, man. And that adds to the financial difficulties. And now I'm starting to get back on my feet financially, since I'm going full-time to school. Trying to calm down a little bit now, because, like I said, I've been manic all morning, and Xanax is kicking in a little bit, so that's good. That helps me get back to that normalized state. You got that equilibrium. When you're way up here, it's hard to like concentrate on something. So Xanax brings me down to about boom right there, so I can actually get things done, be content, relax, and all that stuff. And I know everybody has warned me about Xanax and said, Matt, don't do Xanax, it's a horrible drug. It's a horrible drug if you are not careful with how you taper off of it. The withdrawal effects I know oh so well. you all know the 911 call I had to make because of these unknown withdrawal effects I had from Xanax. And I know very well, and my psychiatrist has warned me now, if you are to taper off Xanax, or if you are nearly out of Xanax, you are to call me and you are to get more Xanax. Because the withdrawal effects are terrible. And when things start calming down, I feel as though I can control my anxiety or manic issues without Xanax, and through stuff like mindfulness and meditation, different DBT therapy techniques, then yes, I will start tapering off in the appropriate manner. And I believe I can do that. So I believe I'm doing this safely. Other than that, it's Friday. Got a weekend ahead of me. Pretty much been hanging out, got nothing to do in my life other than I quit World of Warcraft, by the way. My hard drive broke down on me, and it had World of Warcraft on it, and my other hard drive doesn't have space for it. And I was like, dude, I was kind of getting bored with the game anyway, so I'm going to take a couple of months break. I had like an 80 mage on Agrimar server. I had like a 60 druid, then, Alliance druid on Dark Iron. Then I had a, like a 60, he was like 60, no, he was 70. I got my Horde druid to 70 on Cenarian Circle. But I was not having fun. It's a game, and the purpose of the game is to have fun, and I was not having fun. Therefore, that is a signal to take a break when a game does not give you fun. So I'm reverting to like Neverwinter Nights and Yahoo Spades. I'll play Yahoo Spades now and then, It's fun, but I find myself often, I'm like, I don't know what to do right now. I'd normally be playing World of Warcraft, but I don't know what to do with myself. So I'll bust out the notebooks and stuff and start working on my schoolwork and look at YouTube videos or send out emails, stuff like that. Find alternative ways, and that's good for me to find alternative ways to enjoy life and stuff like that. So quit World of Warcraft, cold turkey. I'll come back to it probably in a couple months, but for now, that's it for that. Been practicing on the guitar, piano a lot, of course, but not practicing the songs that I desire. I just practice stuff that I already know and know how to do. So I don't know, maybe I can sneak in a course at the college to learn how to play the piano properly or the guitar properly. If I go to the guitar one, I bet there's going to be a lot of teeny boppers there. Man, I want to learn how you play the guitar. Whatever. Piano one will be probably more women, actually. I don't know. I know something about college, about gender. The gender things really, like in my Bio 111 class, we did a survey. 16 women in that class, 6 men. 16 women, 6 men. The psychology class is about the same ratio. Math class was about even, maybe a few more females. But man, I find that interesting. Why is there so many more females going to college than there are males? That's an interesting sociological concept. Anyways, that's my update. Things going on in the future. School. I got no love life going on whatsoever. I thought that maybe I'd find some sort of, love life in school and church and stuff like that. But it's not as easy as it appears. And if you know this, if you know how to do this, men, or even women, I don't know. If you know how to do this, please tell me. How do you approach a woman, a total stranger, and go from being complete strangers to dating? How do you do that? How do you just initiate the conversation? I don't even know. I am 27 years old and I still don't know. I'm lost. The only way I meet women is online, and that's just easier because it's just like you get to know them from the inside out. But typically they're not in the same locale as you are, so it's difficult. But that is one of my pursuits in life, is to find love and to find a marriage with children that is lasting. Kind of like how my grandparents had it. 50 years. No, 50 years they were married. 50 years. They had a happy marriage. Several children. I want that. And I'm striving for it. But God's will be done. And I trust that His path that He has laid out for me is a path that will lead to greater things in the future. And I trust in Him. So yeah, here I am, a Bible beater now. People call me Bible beaters now. Busting out the Bible, baby, yeah. Gotta love it. And you gotta admit though, the Bible, everybody knows that I've been in the Buddhist thing and everything like that. But if you look at the Bible and you look at Buddhism, they teach the same thing. They teach the same thing. Love thy neighbor. Love your enemies. Be compassionate to everyone. Meditation. Jesus meditated. There's so many different things that just correspond with each other in Buddhism and Christianity. The only thing that leaves out is God, in Buddhism. So I figure there's a community in Christianity. There's no community in Buddhism. They teach the same thing. Therefore, I will strive to follow the Bible and its teachings and the Word of God to the utmost of my abilities. I'm not a saint. I'm not perfect. But I will try. And I will do my best. Anyways, that's an update on me. Sorry if I'm a little all over the place because, like I said, I'm a little manic. Had 5 milligrams of Xanax, so it's kind of like kind of crazy and stuff. So, anyways, comments appreciated. Love you guys. Keep in touch. And yeah, that's about it. Catch you around.